In Washington, D.C., the U.S. Capitol stands like a beacon, but in its shadow, too many neighborhoods tell a different story. Beneath the city's gleaming monuments, our failings are there in plain sight. Washington's children, too, are being left behind. Nationally, the District of Columbia ranks near the top in the amount of money spent per pupil. Yet test results show that its African American children rank near the bottom when compared to other urban areas. And yet in one place in this city, a very special school quietly begins its day. In a borrowed chapel every school morning, 100 kids from inner city Washington begin their day sitting quietly, reading. At the right moment, when their principal, Bill Kappenhagen, says the first words of the day, he unleashes a spirit of a very different kind of school.
Good morning, fourth graders. How are you this morning?
We
Good morning, DC Preparatory Academy. How are all of us this morning? Perfect. But before we go any further, I want to remind you that we keep our eyes glued to the speaker. Thank you. And we keep our feet on the floor. Our backs are straight.
Nothing is typical about the DC Preparatory Academy. Most of the staff is, like its founder, quite young. All are driven by the belief that children, even those who failed before, can succeed.
The day starts, students can come here as early as 7:15, but they must get here by 8 a.m. And then we'll go to our morning meeting, which is a way to build culture in the school, create a sense of community, continue kind of holding them to very, very high expectations. It's really kind of the heart of the culture of the school. After that, they go to direct instruction, which is a very structured reading program where kids are homogeneously grouped by their current reading level, and that's enabled us to serve kids who are above grade level as well as kids who are multiple grade levels behind.
Toil. T-O-I-L. Toil.
Very good. What word?
Toil.
Yes, toil. What does toil mean?
I think education is really the most important thing there is. When you look at someone's opportunities in life and what they're able to do professionally and personally, I think it really comes back to their education.
What word?
Most DC Prep students are African American, many from some of the city's poorest neighborhoods. But teachers here do not allow anyone to lag behind. At DC Prep, all staff believe there is potential in every child.
Here we go. I'm giving the word.
Kenyatta Johnson, like all teachers at DC Prep, was sought out by the school's ambitious recruitment program. As a charter school, DC Prep has the freedom to hire the best people and the flexibility to support them. The school wants outstanding teachers and gets them.
It's like almost like a trial by fire. That's how I look at DC Prep as well. The days are longer than most schools. The year is longer than most schools. You have to want to be here.
Tell me what Obsidian is, Charlotte.
They're learning things. I went over things. We're talking about John Locke in the 5th grade. I didn't get that until college.
You are absolutely correct.
Who can read me this number? Gianna?
427,308.
Excellent.
In math, as in all subjects, students are expected to perform to the limit of their abilities. To ensure this, Nikki Uvell, like all DC Prep teachers, is on call to answer homework or other questions until 9 p.m. DC Prep is a shining example in an otherwise deeply troubled school system.
There are 64,000 children in DCPS that are not getting a quality education today. I'm troubled by that. I feel that those who won the lottery that are at DC Prep have a great start on life, and I would like to have some of those other 64,000 children have the kind of opportunities that we're able to give to the children at DC Prep.
Very nice.
Terrific morning, Anderson shells. Love, shells. Anderson morning, terrific.
That was terrific. Excellent teamwork. The model that's been set up, it's really a model that values teachers. Teachers are able to teach. I think that's the biggest reason I wanted to come to a new school, is that I felt that my students could do anything if they were given the chance to really learn in a rich, supportive environment.
No, I like it. I just like it. I like it. It gets me worked up. It really do.
When Tyler Atchison first came to DC Prep, he could barely read. Yet now he has discovered the world of books and the joy of learning.
So I started reading more books, and I started like reading. So I like reading now. It's fun. It's like, well, the books, whatever I read, like say for Harry Potter, when he's on a broom, I can feel like he's on a broom. I imagine he's on a broom.
He loves DC Prep. Tyler's whole attitude surrounded around academics has changed tremendously.
My mom asked me, what you learned today? I said I learned something new about social studies or math. I learned something about geometry. And I love geometry. I just can't stop thinking about geometry. And social studies, I like learning about the Aztecs and the Mayas and how the Incas was so powerful. I learned so much at this school.
I don't think words can describe what I'm feeling, being able to see my son interact with me on another level. A complete turnaround, complete turnaround. Not only that, I like to speak on his scores, his Stanford 9 test scores, which saw tremendous gains as well. So,
and my kids actually look forward to coming to school now, because at first they, Mommy, I'm sick or whatever, but now they look forward to it, which is shocking because it's shocking. They look forward to it because they like this, when they get the points for certain things. Like if I said, well, India today we were going somewhere, I said, well, India, you have to go to the doctor. Do you know the child said, Mommy, well, I'm not gonna get my points for the day.
The world of DC Prep extends beyond the classroom. Deep in the Virginia woods, the kids wait out the rain before the action begins. But the rain does not let up. As students and teachers remember the school's motto, do the right thing, they decide that here it means go ahead. The outing, part of the school's character education program, is designed to boost confidence and teamwork. DC Prep teaches that there is a long way to travel in life, and courage is part of it. School staff, parents, and families are a part of many activities at DC Prep. This evening, the turnout is high.
It's a magical thing that they've created, and there's no better word for it than community. We all know that a child is far more successful at any endeavor if there's someone behind them, one person, two people, an entire family, praising them and pushing them and reminding them and loving them, to show them that somebody really does care enough to give them great curriculum, great teachers, great support, great arts programs. That's remarkable.
For me, working with children is not really just simply a job. It really is, it's a mission that I have in my life. It's, I'm looking to change the outcome of every child's life. I'm looking to find ways to reach every child, get them to buy into the mission of academic success, and to understand that a positive future is really embedded in schools and in education. And if they take their education by the rein and run with it, they too will have a bright future as well.
There is a bright future for DC Preparatory Academy as well. In the Edgewood neighborhood of Washington, in an old warehouse, a new home is being created.
Oh, yeah.
Emily Lawson takes a board member for a tour of the nearly finished facility.
I know we're going to do well. Good, me too.
Emily found the warehouse by walking around the neighborhood. On one visit, she met community activist Reverend Donald Robinson. They found they shared the same vision and joined forces.
After we sat down and she gave me what she wanted her school to be about, I knew it was something I wanted to be a part of.
Second year, this will be cut out so you can see down below.
But she really seemed to be a person who wanted to help children in need. And I understood that she didn't have to be in this community. She could have been in another community somewhere else. But this is a community that's very needy, and she was here.
These are all classrooms down here. We'll be able to decorate these walls because they don't have lockers on them.
The lack of help that children were getting. Nobody seemed to me to want to do anything to help children. Children were just going to school every day. Some of them would, some of them wouldn't. And a lot of children were not even going to school. You know, in this community, when I arrived, we had what we call elementary school dropouts, just to get an idea.
To Emily and Reverend Robinson, every detail of the new school will contribute to student performance.
Exactly.
And when the first ever Stanford 9 scores for DC Prep are reported, the quality of the school's work is revealed. In a tense moment, Bill Kappenhagen opens the envelope.
DC Preparatory's SAT 9 scores for the spring 2004 test are higher than we ever hoped.
DC Preparatory Academy had indeed done the right thing. Its dream to open its doors to all students, and in 1 year have them achieve excellent test scores, had become a reality. There were many who said it couldn't be done, but it was done. Perhaps the children's music said it best.
Good morning, fourth graders. How are you this morning?